Hi, I'm Chris O'Connor. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Taptera. And Taptera is a mobile company that makes fast, beautiful, and secure mobile applications for large enterprises. So we had an interesting start. So my co-founder and I spent many years working at large companies and really got frustrated seeing the type of software that we had to use and that other employees had to use. And so when the smartphone kind of wave started to come out and get introduced into large companies, we really jumped all over that. We're working at a company called Genentech, and we're lucky enough to start building a lot of great applications, and then really got passionate about kind of how that affected employees as people, and seeing sort of how their faces light up when they actually got an application that was worthwhile, and really had a great opportunity to then start something on our own, and ran with that about a year ago and haven't really looked back ever since. So we're fortunate enough to have one of our products featured in VentureBeat's demo conference. We'll be launching a new product category for Taptera where we're trying to really combine a lot of the mobile capabilities with some of the social capabilities that folks see in the consumer space, but to provide that solution to employees to allow them to connect with some of the people around them, some of their customers, potentially even candidates, when you're trying to recruit new employees to a company, but to get that kind of spatial view, location-based view of what's going on around you, and then allow salespeople and other folks to take action. There's a great difference in terms of expectations. So the average employee is used to, we have a joke that the average employee spends more time with their software at a large company than they do with their spouse, and it's really an abusive relationship. And so the expectations for software are fairly low, and so in the app space we're able to provide some solutions that really delight employees, which really makes a big impact. It makes it easier for employees to use apps, to not worry about training, and to kind of get their work done and then go back to the real job. There's sort of like some technical differences too. When you're dealing with large software within large organizations, you're having to deal with a lot of kind of old backend systems and legacy systems, so there is a decent amount of work that we go through to make sure that we can cleanly talk to those systems and make sure the data is really fast and that people have a great experience. We're focused on providing a suite of applications on mobile devices, both Android and iOS. That suite's designed to help employees be more productive and sales folks sell more, field service people able to respond to customer requests, that sort of thing. We're seeing a couple of our products that we're launching positioning us to lead that area to, as I mentioned, kind of combine some unique kind of social and location features with enterprise software. And so I think we'll be kind of a combination of like a suite of apps, but with a very innovative focus that will allow us to continue to bring very great solutions to market that we're very excited about. Yeah, so on the enterprise side, there are now, I think, something like 85% of all Fortune 500 enterprises that are dealing with iPads coming in, and pretty high numbers. It's kind of fun because they come in through those power users, usually execs and salespeople. So it's really disrupting the way that IT tries to support, the business, because they're, rather than being asked to define like what the pad strategy is, it's just coming in through, it's kind of like a leaky sieve, and it's coming in through like all angles, and IT folks are forced to be a bit more reactive than they're used to. On the plus side, the pad's a great platform, great applications, great solutions, and it doesn't require a lot of support, so I think it's really changing the way that IT shops, the relationship that they have with business folks. On the startup and consumer side, it's definitely allowed us to be, pretty much zero hardware outside of some monitors. Between kind of the Air platform and the Pad platform, my back is no longer hurting, and most of the time when I'm personally like on sales calls or going out and talking to folks like today, I'm just picking the Pad and I'm able to do everything that I need to do until I get home, when I might maybe have to create a couple of documents when I go to my primary computing device. So we're seeing, and we really firmly believe that we are moving to a post-PC world, if that's not too cliched, that the power of these new devices is really, the power of computers of just a few years ago, laptops and PCs. And if you combine that with how easy it is to get really useful applications to get your job done. For some from Taptera and others from other folks. It's really it's a wave that isn't going to be rolled back at all, and we're excited to be part of that. I definitely value having a team that's always surprising me, and sometimes that's based on the work they're doing, but also based on personalities. It's really important to laugh when you come to work, and I guess there's probably my happiest objective with starting Taptera was making sure that we had a lot of opportunity to laugh, that we worked really hard, but that we also really were a bit of a family environment too. And yeah, I've been in tears quite a few times for good reasons while working at Taptera. I really enjoyed that.